Hey, what's going on, YouTube family? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here and this is your first time seeing my face, my name is Mark. Please remember to slash that like button. And also, I know before you get started, I know there's some people in the back. You got commitment issues, I got commitment issues, but I got a problem that'll solve and remedy all of that. So why don't you just annihilate that subscribe button, and also to keep up to date with me, hit that post notification bell. And if you still have reservations about it, you can still think of this like a swipe left on Tinder, like we doing a YouTube dating process. And also, leave me comments down below. But I think I've talked enough, so let's just jump straight into these videos. Let's go!
Call me Megatron. Shorty's a megacon. It ain't about.
Hey Dad.
Okay, Bizzle.
Can you tell us the gospel again?
Of course I can. Alright, you guys take a seat.
But this time, start all the way from the beginning.
Okay.
Alright, I'll start all the way at the beginning, just for you. And Jenny.
I love how Bizzle is basically laying the foundation as if he's about to preach and tell a story. He's already captivated me already within like just the first few seconds of this song. I love it. Let me take it back a little bit.
But this time, start all the way from the beginning.
Alright, I'll start all the way at the beginning, just for you.
Okay.
In Genesis. You ready?
Genesis, okay.
God created man and gave him his commandment. Sat him in his garden with everything he planted. Said, this is all yours, son. One that you can have it. All except for this one, cause that one's just for daddy. The devil steps up in it right away with his deception. Said you can be a god if you just taste it. It's amazing. God's a lie, throwing shade in his direction. That small seed of doubt forms a change in his perception. See, if he had nothing, he'd appreciate that one thing. God gave him everything, but he's focused on that one tree. In his head, in his fear, he covered up in head. He covered up in leaves, God covered him with skin. Let's fast forward to Abel and Cain. Two brothers in the same field, playing their lanes. Cain tended the ground, Abel tended...
Come on, I love how he's breaking this down like a fraction, like he's simplifying this, like he's making this like into its like simplest form that anybody can get this story. Like, do you hear this? Like, wow, like he's just taking like the whole like front part of the Bible and the beginning of the Bible and like just breaking it down to like its simplistic form, like till there's like nothing left. Like, whoa. Okay, I like that.
God's a lie, throwing shade in his direction. That small seed of doubt forms a change in his perception. See, if he had nothing, he'd appreciate that one thing. God gave him everything, but he's focused on that one tree. Sin his head, in his fear, he covered up in head. He covered up in leaves, God covered him with skin. Hold that thought, let's fast forward to Abel and Cain. Two brothers in the same field, playing their lanes. See, Cain tended the ground, Abel tended the sheep. Both made an offer to God, but Cain's fell incomplete. Pin in that, let's hit the Passover down in Egypt. When God hears the cries of them beating down his people. Israel's enslaved, Pharaoh saying they ain't leaving. Moses tells him God said it, but he still ain't want to free him. So God tells Moses, here's the plan, pay attention. Tell my people, they gon' need a lamb without a blemish. One day you gon' get it, but for now, you just kill it, take it home, smear its blood on the doorpost of the entrance. See, Israel's my firstborn, and Israel's been taken. If you don't let my son go, his son ain't gon' make it. The penalty is death, and I'm coming for the payment. Those covered in that blood will be the only ones escaping. Now let's go back to Abraham, mobbing with his son Isaac. Faith isn't faith until it's tested, so God tries him. Said, I know how much you love your son, go and sacrifice him. So Abe walks him up the mountain, straps him down and ties him. He doesn't really understand it, but he has faith. He know that God's good, so it's commanded. He's grabbing his blade. As he goes to stab him, the Lord yells, wait! He looks over, and God set the lamb in his place. Let's take a quick pause now before we get to Jesus. Cause none of this will click until you see just why we need him. The word of God says the wages for sin is death. So if sin is how you work, then death should be the check. Ain't no forgiveness without the shedding the blood. The penalty must be paid if God is a righteous judge. We say just let it slide, but if someone killed your cousin, would you call that judge righteous if his killer goes unpunished? Would you call him crooked, and we know the Lord ain't that. So there's a death penalty, and someone has to pay that. The moment that you sin, your life has been indebted, and his mercy is the only reason he ain't yet collected. So that's why they would sacrifice.
I really love this. He is really breaking this down, whereas if a 2-year-old can grasp the concept of the gospel, of the inner workings of good versus evil, the devil versus God, like, and just how we all are on this spiritual journey on this earth. I love it. Like a 2-year-old can really get this story and get the semblance of how I feel like I'm in Sunday school right now, the way he's teaching and preaching on this track. Like, come on.
Just if his killer goes unpunished, or what you call him crooked, and we know the Lord ain't that. So there's a death penalty, and someone has to pay that. The moment that you sin, your life has been indebted, and his mercy is the only reason he ain't yet collected. So that's why they would sacrifice lambs in their places, but it didn't clear the debt, it was just a partial payment. Now we gonna take a recap and see the Lord working. Nothing was an accident, it all has a purpose. Now back to the beginning at the fall. Man sins, tries to fix it on his own. God covers him with skins, but it never says what animal he's getting it from. All we know is to cover man, he shed innocent blood. Now remember Cain and Abel? Cain's offer was rejected. You ever wonder why Abel's offer was accepted? All I know is Cain offered the work of his hands. Abel tended the sheep, so he must have offered a lamb. Now look at Abraham and Isaac. Are you seeing it now? A ram in the bush sent to take the place of his child. Abraham had faith enough to give up his son. God would later do the same so that forgiveness would come. Back to the Passover. Oh man, here we go with that lamb again. The innocent blood of a lamb is covering man again. You don't see the pattern or get what it means? Then it all becomes clear when Jesus steps on the scene. I am the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and end. I am the lamb without blemish, sacrifice for your sin. The lamb of God without sin. Little children understand. You can't do it on your own. It is me who covers man. I'm the one who took your place when death lifted up his hand. Gave you righteousness for faith. You're the one who broke the law, but it was I he sent to pay. Gave my life for those who hate me. I went quietly and I ain't even try to beat the case. I'm the offer he accepts when your works get rejected. I'm the one who pleads your case before the judge in heaven. Knew that you were guilty but loved you enough to serve your sentence. The wages for sin is death. I died to expunge your record. I am the Passover. The wrath of God is waiting. Every life not covered by the blood to be taken. I'm the way, the truth, the life, and I will always be. I am. Beloved, it was always me.
Ooh, okay. Okay, Bizzle. Okay. Whoa, that was dope. I love that. I want to sit here and talk about Bizzle and the gospel, and I want to say that Bizzle almost reminds me of a Christian rapper type of Nas. And the reason why I say that is because I'm prefacing this comment of when I'm thinking about Nas and his storytelling capability, but also the passion and execution and precision that how he utilizes and says his bars and his lyrics, and also because of the emotion, the believability factor of how he delivers those lyrics and bars, and also because of when I say that, it kind of reminds me of like how Nas went and snapped on One Mic. If you know that song, Nas is like one of my all-time favorite rappers. He's from Queens. I'm from Queens. So it's like when I sit there and I listen to Bizzle, I'm thinking of just like the Christian version of him, because he tapped into a space and occupied a space where it was almost prophet-like, and that's where I always seen how Nas was. A lot of times he wasn't as high up as they showed like with Jay-Z, but it's like you cannot deny the talent and capability Nas had, because he just came with execution and just precision and accuracy all the time. And that's the space that Bizzle occupies. He occupies a space of intelligence, integrity, prophecy, like just speaking straight facts, and you just alluding to of how he's able to break down like a complex book such as the Bible and make it be understandable and relatable to even somebody who's 2 years old. Like, that's what he just did within this. Like, I feel like if you were to play this to somebody who was like 2, they would get it and be like, oh, okay, that's what this means, and this is what we're supposed to live by, and this is who Cain is, this is who Abel is, this is who Abraham was, this is what God and the devil and blah, 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 and what you think of. And it's like, wow, like how he's able to do that. He's like an Aristotle, a Socrates, Plato. It's like like a Michelangelo. Like, he's like a genius when you sit there and think of that, because of how he's able to take these like complex ideas and break them down into like the most simplest ideologies, where you understand it and you're just like, whoa, and blown away. He did a phenomenal job on this. I thought that this was absolutely amazing and absolutely phenomenal. And I just love Bizzle's work, just especially from when I did my first reaction, when I did with his response to Joyner's Lucas Devil's work, and then now I'm listening to the gospel and how this is a completely different avenue, but it's still in the same realm, but it's like a more simplistic version of that. It's like, what can he not do? And I'm just very intrigued and interested to take this journey of Bizzle's catalog, because it's amazing so far, of just these first 2 reactions that I did. So that's all I really want to say, is that Bizzle is absolutely phenomenal, and I think he's an amazing artist. So with that being said, let me know what you thought of Bizzle with the gospel in the comments below. And with that being said, please remember to be safe out there. Remember to stay awesome, be awesome, because you guys are all awesome. This is your boy Mark, and I'm signing off. Deuces. Peace.
They call me Megatron. Shorty's a mega con. It ain't about the race either, it's the marathon.